Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is episode 15, Smoke and Mirrors. When Tim goes through a midlife crisis and buys a hot horse, Amy has no choice but to do some dad whispering to help him come to his senses. And you know, I was just thinking with Tim about the midlife crisis, and the other day they had talked about him being in Moose Jaw. When are we going to see Shane again? Shane and Georgie haven't met, unless we're supposed to assume that they met at some point over the time, you know, like maybe when Jack had his heart attack, maybe Shane came to see him, who knows. But it was interesting in the last episode, speaking of the heart attack, how we saw a little bit of a flashback, which was a scene obviously we hadn't seen before, that Lisa did come to see Jack after he'd had his heart attack. And how she had set stuff up for him, and then he had said about Arizona not going together. Sounded like she was going to go with him, but Jack being Jack had changed his mind. So hopefully things will be better with them. And it'll be interesting to see if we see Shane at all. I mean, maybe Shane will appear in this. But, you know, hot horse. I'm not exactly sure what a hot horse is, but I will find out. But I like how it says Amy has no choice but to do some dad whispering. You know, she is kind of the horse whisperer, but now she's going to have to be a dad whisperer too. And you got my baby up here. Hope you can see her. Let's get started. So much farmland. Oh, geez, 600 acres.
Come on, boy. Come on, you can do it.
It's kind of like property taxes that Jack has to pay on that 600 acres. Harley.
I gotta head back. Sandra's having some issues at the clinic.
Okay. Love you too.
Look at Jack texting.
Once upon a
Poor
time,
thing.
there's another thing coming. Yeah. Whatever you say, Dad.
I don't think he thinks that at all. What is going on with Tim? I mean, what happened with the whole Moose Jaw thing? Did he and Miranda have a fight, and so that's why he left? Because, you know, he mentioned something to Shane that Shane wasn't the reason. And it sounds like Shane was being a typical kid, because he said, you know, don't talk to your father that way. Which, you know, you couldn't really hear anything. And here I was talking about Shane, so at least we had a reference to Shane, but we still haven't seen him. And like I said, he and Georgie, as far as I know, haven't met yet. So it'd be nice to see the two of them interacting. I don't think we saw him at all in season 6, and so far we haven't seen him at all in season 7, so there's basically kind of like 2 seasons without Shane. Because didn't we find out about him at the end of season 4? Or was it the end of season 3? Might have been sometime in season 4, but yeah, it was like, we got like 2 seasons with him really, and then he just kind of disappeared. So it was nice to hear that he's still around in some capacity. Especially since he's like spooking.
Come on, Dad. Nice one. Where did you take it?
Barely. And a client.
No. And if you were, I would tell you that Smoke is a way better horse than you are a cowboy.
Please, go on.
I'm just saying that you might be better running your Palomino on cattle.
Because she's your daughter, she can say what she wants.
Any new admissions?
Yeah, this old girl. Her name's Charlotte. Used to be a seeing eye dog, but now she developed really bad arthritis. She can barely get around.
Aw.
And she's got a chronic kidney disease. You're one to talk. You let your boyfriend kill his horse on your watch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get it. Your problem with me has nothing to do with my attitude at work. You're still pissed off about Joey.
Leave it to Tim, of course, you know. He will up the price and everything. And the thing about Cassandra, when she was talking there about Friday and sleeping in Saturday, I'm like, oh, boo fucking who? You know, depending on how the schedule is, Friday you could always go out later unless you are staying overnight. And even if you are, boo fucking who? Be an adult. You know, sometimes you don't always work a schedule that you want. You know, and I like that he kind of adjusted it, and you know, he was talking about awkwardness, and she says it's on you, and I'm like, well, can you blame him? I mean, after you let him take the fall for something that you knew was wrong. So, yeah, there would be awkwardness, and I think that would continue, you know. Yes, they need to have like a professional relationship. And, you know, when she was talking, she had said that she had mentioned to Scott about the acupuncture and stuff. And I'm thinking, I don't think that there's anything wrong with suggesting stuff like that. I mean, the acupuncture obviously helped that dog. And so it's like, they should listen, because it does sound like she has some good ideas. But at the same time, she does need to drop the attitude. Because if I were Scott, that's what I would say. I would say, drop the attitude, or you're out of here. So, hopefully things are on the mend.
So, just hold still. Hold it. Get back here.
And he's out.
Oh. Hey, Jack, can you, give me a hand with my horse?
No.
Love to, Dan, but I'm busy. Busy? What do you have to do besides cash your old age pension check? Let me share something, Jack. By the time you get to your age, life really is short. That's why I won't be wasting any more of my time with you. He's a champ.
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 That's a good name. Chip. I like it.
Come here, champ. Come on, boy.
What a beauty.
Come on, champ. That boy.
Yeah.
Champ it is.
Good boy. He's such a beauty. Tim, of course, was upset about Miranda's new boyfriend. And I think the reason is because the guy is younger. He's realizing kind of his age, that he's older and everything, and maybe can't do everything he wants to do. Speaking of age, that's why Dan Hartfield was acting that way, because of, you know, because he's jealous that Jack is with Lisa. And, you know, luckily Jack wasn't taking the bait. But I like how, you know, he says we have more than what you ever had, which was money. So even though he's an ex-husband, yeah, I think it probably was money that they got married. But, you know, she does actually love Jack, and he does, you know, he loves her too. So, yeah, I think it will be okay for them. I hope it will be. And then, you know, with Ty and Cassandra, I think that they're on their way to mending fences at some point, which is good, because they have to work together. And, you know, Scott obviously is giving Ty more responsibility, because didn't Cassandra say she was a vet assistant? And I'm like thinking, well, isn't that what Ty is? Or is he kind of like a vet tech? Maybe it's a vet tech. But But yeah, you know, it's like Ty obviously has a little more responsibility because he's doing a schedule, and I'm thinking, well, that's cool that he gets to do that. And I like how there's two, because Scott has more business. In a way that's good, in a way that's bad, you know, because it's good because more business means, you know, more success. It's bad because you don't want animals there that are hurt. And of course some aren't hurt, they're just there for random checkups and stuff. I mean, most of the time when I take my cats to the vet, it isn't luckily for any reason, knock wood, other than a checkup. So, but I like how they kind of referenced about Buckingham and Jeremy. And last time we heard about Jeremy, of course, he was on the run. So I'm wondering if we will get kind of a confirmation later that they did find him. Because remember, in episode 10, they said that they, or I think it was 10, might have been 11, one of those episodes, they did find Adrian. And he was arrested. So we found out there. So we may see Adrian again. But with that, it was like that part of the story was kind of finalized because he ran, they found him. Jeremy, though, they haven't found yet. So that part of the story is still kind of open. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If so, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Also hit that notification bell to be alerted of future reacts. Special shout out to my editor. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Her link is in the description. Please check her out for your editing needs. She's the one who puts in the intro and outro and makes these videos what they are. I could not do this without her, so please check her out and hire her if you can. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.